Right, this is an ex-racehorse. Yeah, nice little fella, a bit sharp as any thoroughbred is. Come on here, very short. Just took the head collar off him so you can see how he's had a sinus operation here. You see the big hole in his head. Yeah. He suffers with ulcers in his stomach. He's had treatment up here for kissing spine, you know, when the plates come together and touch. So, poor fella's in a bad way. He was here a while ago. He came and the lady's one of these people that believe in barefoot. Well, this horse is never going to go barefoot. I'll put it this way, he's never going to go any distance barefoot. He's never going to go even a mile up the road. He wouldn't be able to do it. His feet wouldn't take it. So I said to her, she's got to get him shot if she wants me to break him. So that's what we've done. Now he's coming up a little bit here on his back, which we're not over the moon about, but he's not in pain. I've pushed it, shoved it, and the horse is comfortable. He's doing his job in harness, but that ain't no good when a horse drags the toe like that. Now we've got a farrier here who will make the shoe for that to be proper, so that the shoe takes the wear rather than the foot. But when you talk to me about barefoot shoeing, this horse would end up a cripple, because he's worn that like that when it's got steel underneath. So, round here, Fletcher. Pick that foot up and feel the bottom of it. So all this barefoot you're saying about barefoot wool baby. Look at the iron. You see, worn right away, look, worn the iron. Well, if he wears iron like that dragging his toe, he would have no foot at all. That's saved his foot, if anything. But we can't leave it any longer before we shoe him. They ain't worn the shoes out. And the shoeing's not a bad job at all. But we're going to have to put something on it and roll something up there to protect it. Otherwise, otherwise he'll should be a cripple. You know, he'll be off his feet till his hoofs grow. So while Joe's here, we're going to do that. I spoke to you the other night and told you, but that's what's got to happen. And barefooting's just no good. Not with a horse like this. Some of them, if they're doing 3 mile a week, is alright. But a horse like that, you just end up... Anyway, that's your choice, but we're going to have to put them on the back. So, see, like, there's your line going round you've got to have. Well, any more, and you'd be in serious trouble. So that's why we've got to do it. It's the last resort, but it's got to be done. So here he's got some rolled-toed shoes, which we're hoping is going to try and help him stop him wearing. But as he gets fitter, he's definitely picking his feet up better. The old shoe there that he's worn right away, you see. Sharp edge on here, worn it right away. That's the shoe he's going to put on. If you look at them together, you can see how the whole of the front's rolled up. Your man will know, whoever put these shoes on in a mug, you know, he's definitely a good farrier. So, you know, that's what we've had to do. But he might not need them, but your bloke will know by how they're worn as to whether he needs them or not. Because he is definitely getting better when we put chalk across the front of his foot, you know, nice white chalk, block it all out with chalk, drove him up the road, and he was all right. There was hardly a mark on there. He had to go on what I've said of how bad it is and what he's done, so then he's rolled the toe as much as he can with a set of shoes on spec to bring them. Had we took the horse down the forge, if we'd have had time to do so and he'd have had time to see him at the forge, they'd be different again to what he's wearing. But these are going to help him a lot better, well, obviously, than what he's wearing. And what he's wearing is going to send him crippled. So there it is. You can twist it like that, bend it completely in half with 2 fingers. So there's my fingers on it, yeah. And you can bend it just with 2 fingers, bend it completely in half like that. So that's how soft it is. So obviously if I'm putting that on the bars of the horse's mouth and pulling, it's not going to hurt. You know, get a rubber bit, a proper rubber bit, not bloody Chinese thing, because they're no good. The density of rubber changes on every batch they make. These are the best ones, the ones we have made, you know, for our horses, and that's all they're driven in. So that's what this fella's going to... So here we got this bitless thing. Now, I'm all for that, although people would say, no you're not. Yes I am. I'm all for that in a big way, right? So this comes up over his head. There we go, baby. Up there like that. Comes on there. Well, baby, yes you are. Come here, my darling, come here. It's good little baby. So, and it applies pressure here and here, right? So it crosses over at the bottom, can you see? So there he is standing, he rubs his head and off it comes. No throat lash, nothing to hold it there. Yeah. This here, come on baby, it's a good boy. He's going to sit over his head like this, of course. Yeah. He'll have pressure on these two all the time so it can't come off his head. Right? Well, you ain't going to sit with pressure on them all the time. When you ask the horse to walk, stand, you've got to leave it slack. So if I just put my two fingers like this, right, we just do this noseband up. Absolutely crazy ideas people have got. And it's not that, it's the poor bleeding horse don't get any say in this. He don't, no one asks him whether they think it's a good idea. So I'm just doing that up there, giving us the two fingers we want there, yeah? It's a little bit tight but it's on. Okay, and this is what you're going to pull on. Isn't it? So people say this is more humane. What's humane is the rubber bits we use, in my opinion. This is a fixed noseband, can you see? In there it's fixed, right? And when you pull that there, you are applying a massive amount of pressure on this horse's nose. A massive amount of pressure. If I could put this on the lady's nose, on her nose, on the cartilage on the end of his halter, and pull, see if she liked it. This is painful. A donkey's ears, different ideas like this. You see, it's right down here on his halter. Follow me, man? And when you pull on that, you're inflicting pain. You know, if you think me, no, I'm not, come here, put your finger in there. Put your finger up there. Right, just not up there like that. Okay. Yeah. Does that hurt? Yeah, but that's what you want to use. That's why I get angry. Now, that was me pulling gently. This dear little fella, who's a nice horse, he's a thoroughbred. You know, we've got to give him a little bit of room. He ain't no cold-blooded cob, he's a hot-blooded horse. So we've got to give him every chance we can. But he's willing to please and he wants to do what you want him to do. But this idea, take it from me. So there's the horse there with the thing. She's been here and fitted this. Right, so one presumes she knows how to fit one. She's taking him home at the weekend, so it'd be nice if she does. So that's it there, holding that like that, with the noseband done, with a 2 finger spacing, which I've just shown you. There's my 2 fingers going in there, right. You see a bit tight, but it's in there. And that's there, and they just pull, look. Off his head. Now what good is that?